My name is Michael Anthony, and for many years I was executive secretary to John Beresford Tipton, the multi-billionaire, whose charity was as boundless as it was mysterious. For it was his hobby to give away, anonymously and tax-free, $1 million apiece to various people he never knew. This is Silverstone, the 60,000-acre estate he preferred above all his other properties, where he lived actively with his varied interests, pursuing his different hobbies.
You sent for me, sir?
Mike, do you ever have nightmares?
Only after too much curried shrimp, I'm glad to say.
I had one after I woke this morning.
Woke this morning, sir?
Scientists say there is one moment between waking and sleeping when you can experience a lifetime of emotion. This morning, there was 1 second that seemed like years of terror.
They also say that those who never have nightmares never have pleasant dreams either.
Well, Mike, I must confess I'm glad to be awake now, free of doubt, back to my proper place in time. Our next millionaire.
The right
Dolph had suffered a head injury in an accident, an injury that left its mark on him long after the physical effects had been healed. His major problem was lack of faith in himself.
Come in.
Thank you. May I come in, Mr. Randolph?
Sure, why not? Now the new doctor?
Oh, I'm not a doctor. I'm more of a messenger. My name is Michael Anthony. I have something for you. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, it's a check for $1 million. What's next, doctor?
I told you I'm not a doctor. This check is real.
What is this, a new technique? Another shock treatment? Aren't you going to give me the usual lecture?
I don't think you need any lectures. The doctors assure me you could walk out of here today.
Maybe I like it here. Maybe I'm scared to go out in that big world and scrabble for a living again.
With this, you'll never have to worry about a living for the rest of your life.
It's a cashier's check. Who'd give this to me? I don't even know you.
Oh, it's not for me.
Who's it from?
Your benefactor must remain anonymous, but I assure you it's good. And it comes to you tax-free and with no strings attached. Accept your pledge. You agree not to reveal on penalty of forfeiture how you got the money or the amount to anyone except your wife if you marry.
Wait a minute, mister. Is this on the level?
I assure you it is decidedly on the level. Just sign this and you'll be a very wealthy man. Thank you. Good luck.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you a few more questions.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Randolph. I've already told you all I can. Goodbye.
You're coming home. You really mean it? Oh, this is too good to be true. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either, but I'm sound as a dollar. Listen, Dolph. I came into some money. A lot of money. No, I can't tell you any more about it now. No, it's not from the insurance company. It's a lot more than that. I'm rich, Dolph. Very rich. Come on now. Don't press me, huh? Listen, I'll be home Christmas Eve. We'll have a real Christmas reunion, huh? Just like the old days?
Okay, kid. Hurry home. So long. For heaven's sakes, Lee, where have you been? Hey, what happened to you?
Well, I couldn't get in the front, so I came through the cellar window. I hit my head on something, nearly cracked my skull.
Sit down. Take it easy.
Oh, feel that bump. Wait a minute. Where were you?
Well, I've been right here all evening.
You weren't here a minute ago. The house was dark. I rang several
I
times.
didn't hear any ring. Let me look at that. Oh.
Well, aren't you going to say hello to me? I haven't seen you for a year.
Oh, you've seen me every day this week.
Every day.
Hold it. Now, lie back. Maybe you really hurt yourself. There, easy. Here.
It's good.
Here, drink this water. Of course, what you really need is brandy. But doctor's orders.
What do you know about my doctor's orders?
Just what you told me. No smoking, no alcohol, no excitement.
I told you when.
The night you arrived. Christmas Eve.
This is Christmas Eve.
Now, take it easy, Lee. Tonight's New Year's Eve.
I don't get it. I just got here.
Oh, you came a week ago. On Christmas Eve.
Look, Dolph, I don't know what you're talking about. I just got out of a taxi out front. The house was dark, and I left my suitcase. Wait a minute. I'll prove it to you. My suitcase. I left it right here. I left it right here.
Come on inside.
I had it.
Oh, come on, fella. Take it easy.
I tell you, I had it. That black suitcase you lent me.
Why don't you go upstairs and get some sleep?
No, I don't feel like it yet, please. Gee, it's a beautiful tree. I didn't notice it before. Hey, it's dried. It's all dried out.
Well, it's over a week old. We'll take it down tomorrow.
Dolph, this is impossible. I'll prove it to you. What's the number of that taxi company?
Lee, you know the phone's been out of order since yesterday.
Get Lee's medicine. What do you know about my medicine?
You told me. It's your doctor's prescription.
I don't get it. I don't get it. You say that I've been here for a week? Yet, I'm seeing this place for the first time in a year. Dolph, look, that chair, it's been recovered, hasn't it? And those curtains, they're new, aren't they?
Sure. We talked about that the day you arrived.
Oh, Dolph. Dolph. Didn't I call you long distance and tell you that I'd come into a lot of money and that I'd be home Christmas Eve?
Look, Lee, this is nothing that time and a little rest won't straighten out. Maybe I'd better walk over to Connie's and explain that we can't make it tonight.
How is she, Dolph? How does she look?
Just the same as she did last night when we had dinner with her.
Last night?
You don't even remember that? Lee, Connie wrote you every day, but you never answered her letters.
How could I? How could I ask her to wait when I didn't know if... How long, or even if I'd ever be well again.
When you didn't answer, she began to think that you really couldn't care very much about her. And Connie and I have always had a lot in common.
Connie and you?
Yes. We're going to be married, Lee.
No, Dolph.
Oh, we told you that last night. But you flew into a rage and stormed out of the house.
Stop it, Dolph. Will you please stop it?
You see, you can't even accept it now.
You think I'm still sick, don't you?
Look what's happening to you. You're wiping out last night by pretending it never happened.
I'm not crazy, Dolph.
You act like you are. For a week now, I've been walking a tightrope, humoring you because you're my brother and you weren't well. Now I'm fed up with it. It's time for a little plain talk.
Stop it, Dolph. Stop it! Stop it! I'm as sane as you are.
Are you? Look at you. You don't belong here, Lee. You belong in a place where they'll nurse you and coddle you.
What do you mean? Connie, let me in. Oh, Connie, it's been a terrible accident. I killed him, Connie. I killed him.
Holy.
Dolph, we had an argument, and I lunged for him. He went back over the balcony to the rocks below, Connie. I didn't mean to hurt him. I swear it, Connie. I tried to call the Coast Guard, but it...
Lee, you old son of a gun, you're really home. Boy, are you a sight for sore eyes. Well, this is like the good old days. Merry Christmas, Connie. Merry Christmas, Lee.
This isn't New Year's?
Oh, there you are, Lee. Where have you been?
Walking on the beach?
Mixing up some orange blossoms. Sound good to you?
No, thanks. I can't drink. Doctor's orders.
Oh, you mind if I do?
Not at all. Go ahead. Dolph, help me, will you? Didn't I call you long distance and tell you that I'd come into a lot of money?
Yes. You said you were rich. Very rich. Boy, when you dream big. Oh, Lee, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's all right. It's all right. I've been a drain on you. I know that. Don't think that hasn't preyed on my mind.
Well, it has cost plenty. There's no two ways about that. We haven't much left except this house. Oh, but this is no time for that kind of talk. Here, put on your new duds. Let's do the town.
I don't feel like seeing people.
Boy, this tree's really dry. You know, they don't make Christmas trees the way they used to. See, I'll tell you what. Suppose you call Connie and we celebrate together, the three of us.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on. Tonight's New Year's Eve.
I don't want to see her, Dolph.
I think if you saw her, it'd be good for you. It's gone dead. What's the matter?
It's out of order. It's out of order. It's happening all over again. It's Dolph who's trying to do all this.
For what?
Trying to drive me out of my mind.
Lee, why would your own brother try to do something like that?
For the money.
What money?
For the money. I can't tell you anymore, but believe me, he's trying to do it methodically.
If you only knew how worried he is about you, why, you're all that Dolph and I talk about.
Why do you always side with him?
I don't.
You and Dolph. What do you talk about? How sick I am? I've seen the way you look at each other. Why do you keep on pretending? Answer me!
Dolph. What's the matter, Lee? You look tired. Say, you better take one of your capsules. Here. Say, you're almost out of those. I'll make a note. Get Lee's medicine. There. Oh, we'll call the drugstore tomorrow after they fix the phone.
What are you doing, Dolph? What are you trying to do to me?
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Can't you read the future? I can. I know what's going to happen before it happens.
Lee, you're not going to lose control again.
That's what you want, isn't it? You want to send me back there so you can get the money? Dolph, I'd have given you half, but you weren't satisfied. You wanted it all.
Lee.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Not yet. It's not time. Besides, it doesn't happen this way, does it? Huh?
Lee, I'm through. For a week now, I've been humoring you. Walking a tightrope if you're my brother and you weren't well. Now I'm fed up with that.
Oh. Stop it, Dolph. Stop it! You think I'm still sick, don't you?
Look at you.
I'm not so crazy, Dolph. I'm not so crazy.
You don't belong here. You belong in a place where they'll nurse you and coddle you.
All right, Dolph, it's happening all over again, only this time it'll be different. This time I know what you've been up to. You found out from the hospital about my medicine, didn't you? And changed the Christmas tree, didn't you?
Lee, you're imagining all this.
Am I? Am I? You're not really afraid, are you, Dolph? But you should be, because this time there won't be any neck. Stop it, Dolph. I can't. It's the pattern repeating itself.
Lee, let him go!
Make sure of that. You and Connie.
No, it wasn't Connie. I lied to you. She didn't know anything about it. You gotta believe me, Lee. She didn't know anything about it.
Stop it, Lee!
I'm not gonna kill you. I want you to live 100 years, I hope. And every day I want you to remember. Forgive me, Connie. Forgive me.
Darling.